gave an error. Is it? Can you hit refresh? There you go. There, it worked. Hello, we're back. Sorry about that. I don't think you caught up. You did not catch up, did you, Omar? I told you to get back on there and go back to the mines. Omar gets distracted.
I do. I forgot to change. Sorry, guys, if you don't hear.
Yeah, it's okay. But Omar gets distracted really easy. I told him to go through the mine again to go back to where we were, and he's still at the left.
I didn't hear you said.
Omar watched the stream. I've said it like twice.
I just heard boredom. You want to go to the mine? I can give you the controls and you can go to the mine.
No.
Are you sure? Why not this time?
Because I don't like the controls of this game. I don't think I'd be able to play it very well. Because if it requires two hands, I can't do it on keyboard like that. I can do it with a controller, but I can't do it with hands. And just in case y'all are wondering, I do have a disability. It's called cerebral palsy, so it makes hand gestures and things very difficult for me. So I usually do not play a lot of computer games unless they're like point and click or strategy games where it doesn't require a lot of keyboard mashing with the left hand. Because I can't do that. So games that I can't play, Omar is my hand.
I'm not very good hands because I keep doing that. Like it's like your hands have a mind of their own. You're rebellious.
Well, you're still a good hands, Omar.
No, it's just that I tend to think I have a different mindset when it comes to RPGs and the way I tackle them, and she tackles them a different way. So Lisa tends to go towards healers, and she has a certain strategy in mind. I tend to metagame a lot. So
I'm also very aggressive. Omar tends to be overly cautious at some point. So I dive right in. He refuses to dive right in.
Yeah. And then I'm an explorer, especially open world games. Like, why are you going where you're not supposed to go? I was like, I wonder what's over there.
And then we die.
but there was something over there.
So we're backtracking through the mine because we keep picking up a lot of loot and it takes up our inventory space. So we backtrack to the town and sell it. It's actually paying off. We're already at 520 something gold. So
enough to get some,
items
items
if we need them. Currently, at the moment, we do not. But
we're still quote unquote level 1 too.
Yes, we have not leveled up Kristoff yet. We don't plan to until he turns into a vampire. And like I said, I state that is not a spoiler. That is the point to this game. This is basically the prologue of how he got turned into a vampire. Right now, we're in the Crusades, and he is a crusader who got wounded during battle. He is now fighting against vampires that are plaguing this town in Prague. And I'm guessing that's how he gets turned. I don't know. I haven't played this game, but I'm just going by what I'm seeing in the video game. Omar's played this game, so he's already told me that there will be a time jump to to modern times where he says that Kristoff doesn't know what a gun is.
Yeah, currently, since this is based on White Wolf, the role-playing book, This is would be considered uh, Dark Ages.
Yes, where
It
the vampires were the height of their power.
and White Wolf has a different set of books for the modern age, and then the apocalypse that happens supposedly
Go ahead.
in yeah. And yes, and the lore is tied to another set of books. Also, is it also White Wolf called Werewolf Apocalypse?
Yes, that
Yeah.
is also White Wolf. The world that they live in is called the world of darkness.
Yes. And yes, there are werewolves.
Yes, and they are much stronger than vampires,
Oh yeah.
and they'll beat the shit out of them. So if you think that vampires are the shiznit, they're not. They're not. They're basically almost bottom rung, bottom tier in White Wolf standards, and that's not including Kane. I'm not saying that. White Wolf made it very clear that Kane is pretty OP in the World of Darkness world. It's just his progeny are not.
Yeah, he's a taxi driver, an Uber driver in California.
At least that's what I read from one of the users. It's not necessarily true. It's meant as a joke. It's actually quite funny because I can actually see that happening.
Now, if you are into vampires or if you're a White Wolf fan
Like I am.
and you like the immortal stuff, two series I would recommend that are actually pretty good. Uh, One I would recommend. He Never Died. It's a hidden. I would say it's a hidden gem for terms of immortals because I think they did paint. They did
No, he did.
immortal very good. Like what would realistically an immortal person be? Like yeah, they did it pretty good.
He was very desensitized to
Yeah,
everything.
he was like the most neutral character I've seen being
He was
portrayed.
not necessarily evil.
Mhm.
He just he just didn't give a shit about anything anymore. And vampire was one of the titles that they gave him back in, I believe they said, in the Middle Ages,
Mhm.
because he was bored and simply wanted to see what eating flesh was like.
Yeah. Um.
You said there were two, or what's your second?
Uh. If you haven't seen Sandman, highly recommend. Watch Sandman. if it, they do immortal beings pretty well, and there's an immortal that's actually pretty fun to see. That's actually a friend of one main character. It's pretty fun to watch. Where is
Are we back on level 3?
no, we're on level 2 right
Level 2?
now. I'm almost
We're
hey,
backtracking to level 3, folks.
the mines.
Uh, like I said, we've had to drop off inventory because our inventory got full very quickly from being from one level to the next. So we had to backtrack to the blacksmith to sell our stuff.
Go ahead.
And again, with all the videos, I reiterate that we are just casual gamers. So if you're here to look for a specific part in the game, you're likely not going to find it with us, and we will give lots of commentary. Not necessarily how to beat the game. We're not doing walkthroughs. We're not doing video walkthroughs. We are actually doing videos to show how the game is played, and us doing shenanigans with how we actually get through the game and our banter.
It'd be like a let's play, but yes, mostly it's our dynamic and our commentary on these games.
Because we play a lot of games, we don't necessarily stream them, but we're doing this for downtime because the government is closed for the moment.
Well, well, this temple weird thing that's who would live here out of the clans?
Well, Nosferatu stay in the dark always, so it could be them. But I mean, if any of the vampire clans were pushed to desperation, any of these could live here like this. Oh my! Because they could design cults and whatnot, and humans would come down here to worship whatever. So, I mean, it really depends.
It's looking more fleshy. The walls.
Yes, it didn't escape my notice.
Oh, what the hell is that?
Those are all glowy
Oh,
pickup.
shiny, shiny.
Yes, let's go die now, Omar, because you have to go explore.
Go, XP, XP, XP. Wait, let me say.
Yay! He learned. He learned.
That does not look ominous at all. It looks
Shiny.
perfectly normal to have a platform down here in the depths of the mine.
With a, like a.
Blasphemy! Let the builders of this mockery of a holy cathedral show their wicked faces. Out, blaspheming wretch! Taste the steel of righteousness!
I am Ozra, the Unliving, and I bid thee welcome to my domain. Although I have found thee an inhospitable and ungrateful guest.
God strike thee down, she-devil! Accursed creature! Earth has no room for such as thee!
Verily, all the earth is all dominion. With every passing day our numbers swell. We shatter all defenses and corrupt all holy places. But to meet shall rule all of Prague, and everyone, mortal and canine alike, will tremble at our coming.
Hellspawn, the purity of the holy places protects them from thy evil.
Purity can be sullied, and holiness can be defiled. The Methuselah of Viscerod shall awaken soon. He shall defile all that is pure, and leave corruption in his wake. In defilement lies his strength. Purity is sweet meat to him, as thy rich blood is sweet wine to me.
Die, thou damned beast. God hath spat thee out of heaven in ancient times, and now I scourge thee from the earth. Die, and burn far from the sight of God.
There you are, naughty boy.
Sorry if we didn't catch the mute in time, folks. We were trying to do it so it didn't give double feedback to the voice actors talking.
Okay, and I
I saw that, sweetheart.
Yeah. Sorry, didn't prepare the time, guys. But I just saved before the whole conversation. I can skip it and just do that. But yes, we are facing a. Let me see. Just I mentioned.
I think it looked like a Zimisi to me. It's something that they would do down here.
Mm-hmm.
They like to alter their appearance.
Mm-hmm.
They do skin grafting and whatnot. And since she looks butt ass ugly, I'm assuming that's exactly what she was. And I think she mentioned the word Zimisi in the subtitle. No?
Yeah, and she said that Methuselah.
Yeah, Methuselah or like
and,
fourth generation on up.
and something a word with V's. Yeah, I couldn't.
Yeah, we'll have to look at the stream later, but I think she's a Zimisi. I'm not sure, but
Yeah, I'll skip this.
go ahead. Can you skip it?
God strike.
Verily, all the earth
Yeah.
is all
Zimisi.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
every path.
Hellspawn, the purity of the holy places protects them from thy evil.
And then
Purity can be sullied.
the Methuselah of Viscerod.
Methuselah of
Viscerod is Zimisi, I believe. It's one of their
He
sects.
shall defile all that is pure.
Die.
Sorry about the double feedback again, folks. Omar didn't skip quick enough, but yeah. Good luck, honey.
Just looking my hands.
Well, heal. Should you be using holy water, honey? Did it work?
There you go.
Like I said, folks, I play a lot of these games.
She knows last rites. Sweet redemption of our Lord is forbidden to the likes of thee. Thou hast no home now but to the eternal torments of hell.
There we go.
Um, sorry again for the double feedback. We're not very quick with these cutscenes. I wish I knew when they were coming.
Yeah, I was trying to hit the mute button.
Well, it's very finicky. You touch it and
Mhm.
you accidentally rub against it, and it'll turn it back on.
We kicked the Timothy's ass.
There you go.
Holy water for the win.
Well, thank you for listening to me, honey.
Mhm.
Do we have to level up?
We don't command it.
For what?
I think we do keep some of these traits when we become vampires.
They recommend. I'm guessing manipulation, right? What does that do? Does it tell you what it does?
It doesn't tell you here, but manipulation. I remember manipulation is the one that lets you haggle, and it opens some dialogue options.
So what does charisma do? I mean, I know what it does in D&D, but I don't think White Wolf is the same thing.
Well, it can switch to the manual so they can see the manual with us.
Sure. I guess so. Give
Okay,
us.
give us a second, folks. I'm switching to the manual so you can actually see it with us as we discuss it.
Because I did look over the manual before we began the game, but it's a lot of information. It's something that you would actually need to cross-reference. It's not something that's actually at our desk to actually flip through.
Enter tiny letters.
Yes.
Let me get rid of this.
Character traits, strength. The raw brute power the character can use for lifting, pushing, and inflicting melee attacks. So do you want strength?
Hmm?
It helps with melee attacks.
It's
Strength.
for certain weapons too, but maybe
Because
he's
Christoph
considered.
right now is for strength.
Yes. So
Charisma is for
you're,
to overwhelm the minds of your foes with disciplines such as dominate and presence. Does he need those when he's a vampire?
so yes, because it does says at the bottom. Charisma are better able to overwhelm the
I
minds of
know,
their
but
foes with
does he?
disciplines like dominate and
But does
presence.
he use dominate and presence when he's a vampire? That's what I'm asking.
You can.
So does that mean he's going to be a Ventru?
So I think you can build them, and you can. I don't know if you can choose later which clan you belong to, who turns you. I don't remember.
Manipulation and grants you success at some mental disciplines and also lowers their prices at shops. Appearance helps with attractiveness, important with the presence discipline. So it makes you look pretty. Okay, I got you.
So manipulation is psychology.
Apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Dexterity helps with some weapons,
And projectile.
and stamina helps with bashing and lethal damage. And
It's the Constitution.
perception helps with movement, and intelligence helps with the most advanced disciplines.
Perception is for archetypes. They're one of the mental items.
Okay, so I guess for now we can give him some strength and some uh, manipulation. I guess.
Okay. The manipulation. Ooh.
And charisma, I guess. So strength plus plus. Oh my god, you increase it to. Oh my god.
Yep. But the cost goes up by 1 point.
I see. Okay, so give him strength.
5 points.
5 points. And then give him um, charisma also
5 points.
5 points. It's actually one of his highest stats. Holy shit. Damn, Kristoff.
Mm-hmm.
Manipulation is one of his lowest, so I guess give him 5 points in that. Was his dexterity already at 35?
It's already 35.
So I'm trying to look at his base stats. So he's not very smart. I guess. What are wits for?
Oh, let's go see what wits are for.
Because if it's what I think it is, then he's rather stupid.
uh, does it say wits anywhere? Actually, now that I think about it, there
Yes.
it is. The ability to maintain your cool and think on your feet, especially in intense situations. Actually, he should have higher wits because during battle he saw the assassin going after the commander. Remember, so he actually should have higher wits.
Well, no. From what I remember of the scene,
And it will make him resist going into frenzy, which is the beast.
he did not he did not think about it. He just rushed forward. Oh my.
True, but wits actually make you resist the beast.
So we'll see. I'm not worried about it at the moment. Um,
Mhm.
give him 5 points in appearance too, because I'm trying to think for when he's a vampire as well.
Oh, physical attractiveness. That's like sounds toward to me, but yeah.
Well, remember, Ventru are also just as beautiful. It's just that they don't focus on that beauty. They focus on more presence and domination because they're rulers.
So you said 5 in appearance.
Yes, because I'm trying to build him up for his vampire stats too, because that's going to be very important later.
Okay, so we have 285 points.
Okay, I think we're good. You can just tell it okay, I
Okay.
guess. If I'm wrong, you can blame me later. And
Okay.
yes, it's
I'm not gonna
recorded.
blame you. What the?
It's recorded, so there you go.
We're just role playing. Come on. Let's see what the quest says now. I reclaim the silver mines apparently.
Leave Prague through the east gate, enter the mines, defeat the monsters that dwell within, and return to St. Thomas.
And then here says return. Okay.
So click or return to St. Thomas.
Give me a
Does
second.
it track it?
Did she drop something? Just a dagger? That's it? You just gave me a dagger?
Oh my god, really? That is so fucking lame. Sorry
Oh,
for
it's
that.
an exquisite dagger.
So, who gives a shit?
Okay, let's see what this exquisite dagger has. 20, accuracy 10. Okay, it's a little higher. The only difference is, oh, did I save already?
No.
Might as well save.
Yes.
Oh my god, I have to hit okay. Oh my god, I have to hit okay again. um,
So we found out that it was the Zimici causing a problem here in Prague. So it is the 7. I told you, Omer. So I'm telling you, I think he gets recruited from the Camarilla or Camarilla to fight the 7. They recruited him for that express purpose. Because he's a human all by himself.
so is that the symbol for the Simizi?
I believe it's one of their symbols for the Zimici, because the Ventru have that V with lines going through it.
So it's a dragon eating its own tail.
Well, it's technically the Zimici eating itself, because they like to transmutate.
No other stuff for me to read. Okay, that was it. No teleport?
Nah, but I can see how the Camarilla or Camarilla recruited him. If he's going singularly against the damn 7 all by him damn self and beating the shit out of him, they're like, oh yeah.
What happened?
An amulet of St. Jude. 'Tis an omen. If I redeem so holy a relic from this ungodly tomb, surely this saint shall grant me his favor.
Is that why they tell me to return to St. Jude
I don't know.
for the amulet?
But sorry again for the cutscenes, folks. If it's double feedback, we can't seem to hit the mute quick enough.
Because I think it's the top part. It has to be like more this way. So let me try it right now. It's
But
right
it's
here.
very finicky, though.
Mhm.
I said it's very finicky. So we don't know when these cutscenes are gonna happen, so can't just click the
Oh.
mute quick enough.
It teleported me to the Silver Mines Part 1. So
Oh,
it
nice.
skipped the whole...
Nice.
Yep, you skipped the whole.
Okay, cool. And again, sorry for the double feedback. We're trying hard to hit the mute button when they're talking. You're not in the town yet, right? Let me know when you get near the guard so I can just hit the mute button.
The guards will probably tell me something.
I know, but that's why I said before you get to them. Hold on. Hitting mute, folks.
Ah, the Crusader ends his day in retreat. Back for another rest in the nunnery?
All of Prague may rest. I have claimed the head of the Demon Queen.
Praise be to Christoph, champion of Prague.
I'd be like, yeah, bitch, after.
Well, we're gonna have to mute again when we turn this quest in, so let me know where you need to go for that, Omar, so I can hit mute when you go into the building.
Actually,
because we can always do commentary after they're done
can I
talking.
talk to him again? Nope. Okay. No multiple talk. So the Knights of St. John, they say, right?
They're actually allies to the Crusaders.
There we go here.
Hold on. Am I supposed to hit mute now?
Let me see. Return to St. Thomas. Oh, the cathedral. And speak to the archbishop. Okay.
Okay. So don't need to hit mute just yet.
Well, I'm about to enter the cathedral.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna go ahead and hit mute, folks. We'll make commentary after they're done talking.
I am newly returned from the silver mines. The evil therein is no more.
The splendor of the Lord rains down upon thee, Christoph. I give thee this wrought silver cross for thy labors.
I would hear all thou knowest of Vampire Lord, that I might fight them more wisely.
They are evil. That is all thou need knowest. I do not corrupt my soul with knowledge beyond that.
I thank thee.
That was not helpful.
Right? I'm like, okay, so you rather be in ignorance, right? We're facing a
We asked you politely.
Yeah, I'm a warrior. I need this information. Visit sister and Nesca.
Oh, our girlfriend?
Well, that's blasphemy.
Oh, please. Oh,
Woman
please.
of God,
Please,
she's
please,
God's
please.
wife. Oh.
Hurrah!
Oh.
Hurrah for Christoph! The mines are safe again. All hail the crusading hero of Prague. Hurrah!
We thank thee for restoring the mines. We finally have new silver to craft and sell. God bless thee, Sir Christoph.
My heart warms to see the good people rejoice so, and yet Ozra's words chill me to the core. I fear that evil endures in Prague.
So, why did their heads cut off when they were talking?
It has to do with the resolution. Because back then, the windows for the cutscenes have to be different. So
Okay,
yeah,
I see.
It's an issue.
Alright. I see.
But yeah, do you want me to visit in this car? Or do you want me to go around? I wonder if the gypsy will tell me more information about
Well,
the vampire.
if we're gonna do that, we're gonna have to hit mute until you're done talking to everybody, and then make commentary after the fact.
I'll see if the because like I'm wondering more about these vampires, and she was the first one to admit that they were vampires. So, where's this lady? Where was this lady? Wait, give me a second. We're gonna get lost. Give me a second. After Knights of St.
First,
John.
save.
They say "Huzzah!" But yeah, they just didn't want to overlay all the people talking.
Understood. But it was very jarring to see that they were missing their head while they were talking.
So I no. That's the blacksmith, right? Yep. So if that's the blacksmith, is that the one that goes north? Yep. This is the way to the merchant port. Let's see if she has something to say.
So, do I need to hit mute now?
Maybe.
Okay, hold on.
I bid ye welcome and sing your praises for the slaying of Azra the Unliving.
Without thy lore, I could not have slain her, so I thank thee for thy wise counsel. But Azra said many things that did shake my soul. I would have benefit of thy lore.
Ask thy questions.
Know thou of the Zemitzi?
Of the 13 great vampire clans, the fiends of Clan Zemitzi be the most vicious. They come from the dark Carpathian mountains, where ancient evil slumbers. They seek to rule mortals as cattle, and abduct us from the streets at night. They cruelly craft the flesh to fashion monsters, which they call Shlakta. To extend their rule into daylight, they do corrupt mortals with wealth and power and their own demonic blood. When the mortal servants do drink the blood of their masters, they become ghouls that live forever, so long as they drink each day their daily blood. In the oldest ghoul lineages, like the royal Premisil family, children are born as revenants, mortals born with vampiric blood coursing in their veins.
Wow. So ghouls can actually create OP offsprings if they were
Basically, they create
blade.
well, not just blade, but they also create what would be known as pretty much cative, because they are tied to whoever, but it's many generations down. Also, it means thin blood as
Oh,
well.
thin bloods. Okay, they would be thin bloods. But still, they walk in the daylight and they
That's why-
live.
That's why they don't like the thin bloods. Or they don't like catives either. Because catives can take any discipline they want. It doesn't matter what clan they technically come from due to their sire. It doesn't matter.
Okay. Do you want me to go down the line?
Yes, we're going to hit mute again, folks, and we'll make commentary after.
Know thou of the Methuselah Viscerad?
Methuselahs are among the most ancient and powerful of all vampires. Alas, I know nothing of the Methuselah of Viscerad, save that Viscerad Castle is the foul heart of the evil Zemitzi vampire clan. But don't you be going there, young one. Even an army of thy sword brethren could not dislodge such evil.
What means she by Cainite?
So every mother's child knows of vampires. Very few know they are descended from Cain and raised by the first woman created by God.
Do not blaspheme so about Adam and Eve.
Ha! Not Adam and Eve. Adam and Lilith. Lilith was Adam's first wife, and a spirited woman was she. Now, Adam wanted Lilith to serve under him, and Lilith spurned such bumpkin courtship, leaving him for the company of angels and devils. So, God did fashion Eve, who was meek and mild. But their children were far from gentle. When Cain slew his brother Abel, God cursed Cain, saying that the food that grew of the earth would no longer sustain him. Only blood, like the blood he spilled from Abe, would slake his thirst. Lilith found the outcast Cain and taught him to harness the powers of heaven and hell. God made Cain the first vampire, and Cain made all the rest by preying on the descendants of Seth, Adam's third son. And so, all vampires are called Cainites, but only by those who know more than the church tells.
I cannot pay heed to such strange notions.
You will heed me, if you would hurt them.
So,
I already knew that lore.
yeah,
so.
but they were saying, so Cain is still around. So is Lilith still around?
Technically she is, but they didn't want to focus too much on Lilith
Mm-hmm.
because that's too much in the Christianity lore.
Mm-hmm. It's not in the Bible mentioned at all.
Well, it's the lost books. Look it up if you want to. We're not going to get into religious debate. We don't want to make people upset.
I already warned them that we're going to be talking about all that.
Well, I know, but I don't want to. Don't want to debate it.
Anyway, but it says that she taught Cain how to, at least in the game,
yes,
to harness the powers of heaven and hell, which explains what you told me about the other clan, the 14th or whatever, that got wiped, that they could heal people.
Yes. That was actually, I forget their name. My God, I have to go get my Dark Ages book, because that's where they got eliminated during that time. But they were the kindest of all the vampires, if you want to believe vampires were kind. I forget the name. That was their favorite clan, but they're like in massive hiding. I think there's only like 5 or 10 left in the world in the current. Well, when I last played, it was the 1990s. So that was a long time ago, people. So, hold on, Omar. You're gonna click on it again.
What lore hast thou of these demons?
The vampires do prey on mortals, but they do save their real hatred for other vampires. The 13 great vampire clans are forever at war. Clan against clan, elder against childer, in a fearsome jihad. They do shake the world to its foundations with their hate, and twist up the destiny of mortals into their dark tapestry.
I thank thee.
Okay, so that was interesting.
She actually provides more background information than any other.
It's because I think she's either Ravnos or she's Nosferatu herself, Omar. She don't look very humanistic to me, I'm just saying. But remember, Ravnos and Nosferatu back then in the Dark Ages were pretty much neutral. They stay to the shadows or stay out of people's way. Because she's a gypsy, so I'd say Ravnos by default, Omar. Because remember, I told you that Ravnos serve both sides. They'll serve whatever side gives them the most clout, moolah, or reputation.
Farewell, young one.
I didn't come to buy stuff. But let me see something. I completed quest. Did they give me more XP? Yeah, they gave me some. No, they didn't give me that much. When I returned to the guys.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I remember the first time I played it. I never even knew about her. I like mid game was. I was like, what? She was here the whole time, and I could access her. What?
Well, you did say you blew through the story. So
Yeah, I was like, there were other parts of the town. There were blacksmiths. What?
So that didn't. That means you didn't pay any a bit to the story.
Well, no, they don't tell you go to the blacksmith. The blacksmith's the one that directs you to the other one. So, like, it was.
Yeah. I see your point.
Oh, the guards are gone. The guards that were the guards of St. John. So now they want me to talk to Ines.
Oh, our lady love. I see. Do I need to hit mute yet? Well, not yet.
Yes.
Anything?
Yes. You might as well.
Okay, we'll turn the mic back on after the talking is begun, or after.
Good morrow, milady.
Good morrow, my lord. We give thanks that the minds are restored to godly condition, and we rejoice to see thee in health after such danger.
Yet there is danger in health, for I must forego thy tender ministrations.
My lord.
Yet now I suffer a new affliction, for which thou hast the only cure.
I shall serve thee in any way I can, my lord.
I have retrieved a sacred relic, milady, the amulet of St. Jude. I wouldst give it thee, milady, for thy devoted care.
I take no gifts. The Lord's work is favor enough.
It is the dearest of all I have, and thou art the dearest of all I have not. Please, keep this for my sake.
Okay.
Oh, Lisa.
So it's such
Gauss
a...
has the only cure for the affliction I have. What say thee, my lady? Okay. You're gonna say that.
No, I just the romance I guess is sweet enough, but I'm
It's
guessing
very corny though.
it
Too
is.
fast,
It's like a telenovela or a soap opera. No offense, but it is sweet.
Okay.
I'm guessing that maybe when he goes to the future, maybe one of her descendants will have the amulet he just gave her. It's like a family heirloom. I'm just taking a guess.
I remember it's gonna be another cutscene as soon as I leave the room.
Oh, okay.
So
I'm gonna have to hit mute.
Yep,
Okay.
Good day, Archbishop Giza.
Explain thy intentions toward good sister Inesca. I command thee to speak only truth before God.
I find her the fairest of all God's creatures, and bemoan the cruel fate that hath placed her beyond my reach. In another time and place, we might have found happiness together as man and wife.
Such thoughts are evil. Thy concupiscence damns thy soul and dooms Inesca. I command thee, purge such lusts from thy heart, if not for thy sake, then for hers. Do not tempt her away from her holy orders, thou wicked, selfish boy. She is out of thy star, and is not for the likes of thee. Her place is with me, with us, here in the convent. And thy place is out in the wilderness, striking the fear of God into the hearts of the heathen. If thou art strong enough to entertain such lusts, thou art strong enough to return to thy regiment.
Alas, they are too far away.
Well, the streets of Prague are still host to unclean demons. Perhaps thou shouldst destroy these abominations to expend some of thy hot blood.
I must protest. My place is here. The Demon Queen confessed they sought to defile holy places. 'Tis my duty to protect these hallowed grounds when next they attack.
Thy archbishop shall dictate thy duty. Hunt them in the streets.
Wait.
Which one?
Um.
But yes, I know, right? What you suspect his intentions are, huh?
I told you that he wanted to dip his wick into the nuns.
Who?
The damn bishop.
Oh, yeah.
He wants a Nesca for himself.
Yeah.
He said, "I."
With me. With us. I'm like, and I'm like, okay, dude. And he didn't say, I want a jumper right now. He said, pity. He already put it away. He's like, in another life, she and I might have been man and wife.
Yeah.
He didn't say, I want her as my wife.
He was never going to take her away from the convent or the church.
Yeah.
She was a woman of God. He respected that. He just said, I wish it were another way. He was never going to take her away, which is why he gave her the amulet as a parting gift to remember him by.
Yeah.
Hello, dude. So, yes, I see jealousy, lust, and anger is going to have to play a part in his poor fucking demise. Sorry,
Okay.
Christoph. You were pretty awesome.
So, which?
The second one, obviously.
I obey, but I shall protect the streets in front of the cathedral and convent as well.
I shall be watching thee, thou immoral lad.
Nighttime scene is very pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like the bishop dude, so.
Yeah, Bishop, I'm like, I just cleared the mines while wounded still.
He just wants to fuck the nun.
Yeah, I know. And you're sending me out to patrol, okay. No. I'm gonna go and,
But that's why I chose the second option. I obey, but I will protect the covenant and the church. So, yeah, duh. Hello. I don't mind the sound effect either for nighttime, but they did good for lighting and shadows considering how old this game is. I like the blue overcast and the shadows they're making. And the sky and the moon was actually quite pretty. So, what does the quest say we have to do now?
patrol the streets.
So it doesn't take the quest off the docket? So they just leave it? Oh, that's...
No, the other ones? Yeah. Oh, you mean these? They have a check mark like you completed them.
I know, but that's very annoying.
Yeah.
They should have a completed section like most RPGs do nowadays.
But they learn from there, you know.
Yep. It's still a pretty decent game. I'm quite entertained, actually.
What are you doing outside here, man?
Don't you know it's dangerous outside at night?
Oh. What the hell? Where are you?
I'm guessing...
Wow!
Oh, wow! Okay.
Oh, wow. I killed him pretty fast now.
Well, you put 5 points into strength, honey. Told you it matters. I told you, in my opinion, Kristoff is human, and that's his primary trait. Strength. Who said that?
Probably old man.
Do we have enough heal potions? Because you don't have any on your quick bar.
I do. It's just that if they are filled up to a certain place, the ones that are filled the same way is the one that's gonna replace it from the inventory.
Gotcha.
But rats. I can grab them.
Oh, really? What happens if you grab them?
Yeah, because it's totally normal for me to be carrying around rats, right? In my pocket.
Oh, for real? You can actually just grab a live rat in your...
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
does it immediately kill them? I mean, it didn't say. And why would you be collecting rats when you're not a vampire?
Right. Mistake. Okay. I guess I gotta also go through the other. Oh, there's more rats over here.
Now I feel like we're playing Vampire. That's another game, by the way. That's not White Wolf related, but yeah. Most of the game you're sitting there eating rats to fill up your blood bar. I didn't enjoy the game, to be fair. It was okay. But it was not my favorite game for vampires by any stretch of the imagination.
Okay. Okay.
You're gonna need to shave. You keep scratching your face.
Oh, 'tis the little warrior. I bet you're soft and tender inside your tin britches.
I'll eat your gizzard while it's still attached to your quivering body. This is thy payment for bringing final death to Ozra the Unliving. Ozra in the name of the Master.
I should have saved when I saw them in the
Well,
corner.
that's why I told you to save off, and I told you he was not gonna do that.
I
Folks.
know. It's just that I'm not used to it anymore from like back then.
Told you he was not gonna do it, folks. But it looks like those were Zimitzi or Zimitzi, however they pronounce it.
But it's a revenant.
But I always call them Zimitzi.
So you're gonna see me destroy some barrels, pick up some rats,
and kill a slug or whatever. One of them attacked you. I don't remember where though. It was somewhere in the corner. This is what I told you. Save often. Oh, that thing that they're just ignoring? Really? Really?
Who goes there?
Just old Kristoff over there killing things in the middle of the night. There we go, and and it's shattered into a million pieces. Okay, so is this where do you need to save now?
Negative.
You need to pick up the rats, right?
Yeah, they just let us pick them up.
So yes.
These rats are domesticated. My goodness.
By the way, since I'm looking at the body, then what we saw at the gypsy shop was indeed a cat. Omar. Their animal bodies are way big apparently for this game.
Well, remember that this was still. Uh, I believe it was still like 32-bit graphics way back.
Yeah, go ahead and save because I know you're near the spot where you died. So this time, save. There. So no massive backtracking. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and mute because I think we're approaching the Zimisi assassins. So here we go.
The bells of Prague do ring out your victory, Christoph. The whole city prizes your handiwork.
And I prize thine.
Do you want some rats? I'll keep them. I'll keep them. But
Exquisite
it says
dragon.
lethal. What does lethal mean? Oh, they're all lethal. I guess lethal is because they have a chance to do the coup de grace. Like
Probably kill them in one shot. I don't know though, so.
Good day to ye.
No, good night to you.
Do I put this back on mute? Okay, so I'm gonna put this back on mute for when we have to do the Zamitsi assassins coming up.
Oh, 'tis the little warrior. I bet you're soft and tender inside your tin britches.
I'll eat your gizzard while it's still attached to your quivering body. This is thy payment for bringing final death to Ozra the Unliving.
Yeah,
Obviously.
it's a hard fight.
Well, we can call it here for the night if you want to.
Nah, I'm gonna beat them.
Okay. Well, it is going on 1:30 our time. So
Okay, I will beat them, and after I beat them, I'll go to bed.
because we have been playing for an hour, and I don't want to go to bed that late.
Tis the little I bet.
I'll eat your... This is...
Oh,
I'll eat you. This... Now, in the Master Look. Thou taste the grave.
Okay, so we're doing much better this time around.
Alarms from within the convent. Aneska, I will protect thee. The Archbishop be damned.
For the love of God! Oh no! Spare me!
What? I'm a knight. What do you mean, spare me?
So get to Aneska, because is this where they're going to do the time jump? I'm guessing, because that's what I feel like they're going to do soon. Because he's going to protect his lady love, so... do I need to hit mute?
Yes.
Okay, gonna hit mute again, folks. Sorry. Especially if you hear the thump for me tapping the mute button.
Christoph, thou hast brought evil into this holy place. This taint follows thy soiled soul.
It burns. The she-cow's vile purity burns like unto the sun.
Back to the abyss, hellspawn. Thou art anathema in the eyes of God. Die and be damned!
Away with thee! We forbid thee to defile this holy place!
Intruders!
It appears that I am once again in thy debt, brave sir, for coming to us in our time of need.
As I am in thy debt, for saving my life with thy tender care, and for thy uncommon valor in standing with me against the forces of hell.
I pray, my lord, that thou art always near to deliver us from this evil.
Milady, I pledge my arm to thy cause for as long as I draw breath and beyond.
Then I have faith in the safety of our humble convent.
His skill is great, and he fights with the strength of a demon.
His courage has opened the minds again. Think how the gift of Cain would enhance the might of such a man.
Aye, he has done great service to the Promethean cause by dispatching Azra without our involvement. But this decision must be made with surpassing care.
With so many of us missing, we need his sword in the coming tumult. The other clans are surely considering him for the embrace by now.
No doubt. But hast thou forgotten the power the Church wields over the minds of these mortals, Cosmos? His faith is the strength behind his steel. Stripped of his faith, would he be of any use to us, I wonder?
He has been cut from the herd by his wound. He's been separated from the heart of his sword brethren by many miles. Like any stray, he is more malleable. He may bend rather than break.
Thou art wise, Cosmos. How well thou knowest the hearts of men of war. Yet, I am not convinced.
The Premissils are enraged at his continuing interference in their plans. I have learned that they have now placed a rich bounty upon his head. He'll not outlive the next moon.
Get thee to the prince, and tell him that this night, Ekaterina the Wise awakens another into darkness.
Thy will is done.
And Cosmos, should this Kristoff falter or fail, he must fall.
Lady Inesca, I must speak with thee.
Hush, lest thou rouse the convent with thy clamor.
I have wandered the city for hours, yet each turn of the streets did lead me back here.
My lord, 'tis dusk. Thou shouldst not be out of doors. Fiends shall soon be legion.
I would fight all fiends of hell to stand at thy door.
And how may our holy order assist his lordship this eve?
Milady, thou must hear me. I sought to tell thee once before, but fear took my voice.
What power could daunt the man who hath faced demons from hell?
The face of an angel from heaven.
Oh, my lord,
Thou hast struck me a wound that heals not. My life's blood pours out before me, and I cannot stanch it. I do love thee, fair Inesca. I do love thee with a passion I have never known.
My lord, I must protest. Such love is an affront to heaven.
If thou deny me, I am undone.
I cannot deny thee. I too am afflicted with a wound for which thou art the only cure.
Ah.
My soul fell when first I beheld thee, and now my heart is cleft in twain. My love of God and my love of thee have torn me to ribbons, for I must betray one to keep faith with the other.
Thus my sins do pour out before me, for I have spilt my wickedness upon thy innocent bosom.
Nay, 'tis my wanton desire that hath ensnared thy virtuous heart. I was a fool to confess my heart to thee. Gladly would I imperil mine own soul, but never thine.
Then truly we are lost. Our souls are beyond all hope of redemption.
My lord, look thou at the locket thou didst give me. 'Tis the locket of St. Jude, the patron saint of lost causes.
Thus fate makes a bitter mockery of our plight.
Say not so. Where the saints tread, hope follows. Perhaps St. Jude shall bring us hope past all hope. I pray we find a way.
I pray so too. Thy hopeful words have filled my heart with courage, and I can leave satisfied. Farewell, fair Inesca.
Nay, the streets are not safe at night. Thou must stay here in the convent till the sun shines again.
May God have mercy upon my soul, for the devil has just placed into my heart the most impure of notions. I do tremble to confess it, but I feel I would cast away all holiness to stay. I would exchange an eternity of heaven's bliss for one night by thy side.
Know thee that thou art not alone in such desires.
Then truly I am damned. I am condemned for my lust, but I must not drag thee into the abyss with me. I must flee this holy place and return no more.
My lord, come back!
hold fast.
Release me! I command thee!
Thou struggles nobly. I love such passion. A lesser man could not even speak in my grasp.
What art thou? A demon sent from hell?
I am here to save thee, Kristoff. To deliver thee from thy mortal shackles.
By the power of the Lord Eternal, I banish thee from my presence.
Poor child. Thy faith died long ago. Amidst a dread battle, thou came to know thy true nature. Thou art a killer of men, no matter how thou dost try to justify thy deeds. Thou kills not when compelled by God, but when ordered by men. Now come to me. I am the mother of thy rebirth.
I know thy ways, demon, and I have lore enough to kill thee.
Nay, thou art helpless in my hands as a naked babe.
Nay! Oh, nay! Water. Aneska, water, I beg of thee. I thirst. I starve.
I am Ekaterina the Wise, Ekaterina the Promethean, Ekaterina, the leader of the Bruja clan. We are the children of Cain, and now thou art one of us.
God have mercy on my soul. I am damned.
Steady now, whelp. Thou lackst the strength to fight, and I would slice thee in twain without hesitation.
Thou must feed, my child, before the hunger overtakes thee and drives thee mad.
Am I now a miserable demon? Stealing blood to live? Damned and cursed to hell? Is this all that remains of noble Kristoff?
Nay, my child. There is far more to thee than ever before. Thou art Bruja now. We Bruja are the philosophers of Cain's lineage. Where other clans treasured gold and trinkets, we sought pure wisdom. We strove to unravel the thorny knots that bind the very gates of heaven. Are we damned? Nay, we are exalted. In fabled Carthage, we lived in concordance with all mortals. Together we sought the secrets of Eden, that the children of Cain and the children of Seth would be raised up. But the hated Ventru grew jealous of our power. The patrician clan betrayed us, and tried to destroy us. We survived, but fabled Carthage did not. Despite this great loss, we Prometheans continue our search for harmony with all mortals.
We are the most noble of our breed, Kristoff. We seek only the fulfillment of the dream that was Carthage. But we need thy help to achieve this goal. A war lies ahead. A terrible battle that calls for warriors like us.
Wars among devils do not concern me.
We will cause thee to think otherwise, whelp.
Enough, Cosmos! The Bruja blood needs time to cool. Come, let us leave our young one to think upon his situation. But know this, Kristoff, thou would have been killed or embraced by our enemies on this night. We have given thee life eternal, and awakened thee to the true face of thy world. I do not expect gratitude, but our clan requires loyalty or death.
There is no life in me. Even my heart has ceased to beat. My very soul has been stripped from me. There is nothing left for salvation or damnation.
Thou needs must pledge fealty to thy new mistress.
I do not agree to serve thee. I reject thee and shun thy evil works. I take my leave of thee.
Insolent whelp, I forbid it! Tempt not my wrath.
The man he was can do little else, Ekaterina.
The vampire he is must do otherwise, Cosmos.
He will learn, should he survive his own folly.
Thou speakest sagely, Cosmos. Very well, Kristoff. I shall not strike thee down for this one act of disobedience. And if thou leavest now, I shall not move to stop thee. But neither shall I lift my hand to save thee from reaping the fruits of such disobedience.
Then farewell, fair cruelty. I take my leave of thy damnable house and my own damnable unlife. For only in death can I find solace for the loss of my soul.
Such a death would not end thy accursed existence, but curse it even further. Shouldst thou ever meet a wraith, thou would understand that thy present torment is paradise compared to the anguish of those in the Shadowlands. Thou dost owe me a great debt for saving thee from a far greater damnation. And for that debt of life, I desire that thou heed the word of thy mistress Ekaterina, at least until thou hast sense enough to come in out of the sun. Do that, and guard my back on an important mission, and I will consider our account settled. Now, let us return to Ekaterina.
Kristoff, thou must understand that our enemies are legion, and none more vile than Clan Tzimisce, which infests Prague like a plague. The fiends seek thy death in payment for the slaying of Azra and her Shlachta servitors. If thou art to survive, thou must quickly master the powers of thy blood. Thou must pay heed to all our laws, or thou wilt become a gibbering monster like the Tzimisce. Our first law...
Mistress Ekaterina, I crave thy indulgence. Kristoff is a man of action. His learning shall be the greater on the field of battle than the parlors of the Prometheans. Let me take him on my mission to Garanal's Haven, where he may learn our ways firsthand. I could use a stout broadsword protecting my back.
Kristoff is not yet ready.
Verily, he is as ready as he shall ever be.
I would have thy counsel, Cosmos.
Kristoff is no Bruja philosopher. His hot blood cools too much when he has no mission and curdles. Send him forth. If he survives, he will have mastered our ways.
Very well. Kristoff, go thou with Wilhelm Stryker. Trust what he says if thou wouldst outlive the night. Go, my swordsman, and strike deep into the lair of our dear ally, Garanal the Cappadocian.
Time to cut thy teeth, fledgling.
A lot was dumped on us now.
Sorry for the long mute process, but we didn't want the feedback of the dialogue to go into the feed. So go ahead and save, Omar.
Mm-hmm.
We'll call it here after commentary, but yes, that was a lot they threw at us. I didn't know he'd be in Clan Ventrue. It's weird.
Well, Bruja.
Well, yeah. I figured he'd be Ventrue.
Yes, same.
I think that's why they didn't let the Ventrue. So the Ventrue were looking at him. She said enemies, and they said the enemies were Ventrue, because Ventrue... It makes sense, because when I remember reading the Middle Ages, the Ventrue were gladiators and Romans that took down Carthage, which they just said they were from Carthage, so that's why they want to get back at the Ventrue for all that. But, like I said, I'm sad they got him, though, because Kristoff doesn't fit the...
Bruja at all.
At all. At all. Wow.
He'd be Ventrue? Or
Through
Torador, but Ventrue?
Ventrue through and through. He follows orders. He's noble. He does the right thing for the law. He keeps order and balance. He displays great loyalty. Something I'm surprised the Bruja even thought to take. But I see their political maneuver. They took something away from the Ventrue that they could have easily gained. Had a very strong ally.
If any other clan that he would fit, he would have also fit maybe the Gangrel, because they're hunters and he was hunting evil. So
Yes. And he's hot blooded, as you can see.
Yeah.
And Gangrel do like to go with nature.
Yeah.
So,
They're like territorial, protected territory. He will be an.
But I am shocked that the Bruja actually managed to get him. Sorry for the option I chose, folks, but it felt like the real, true way Kristoff would have responded. Because I would have too. Because she throws against the wall.
She did it against our will, which usually caitives will be like that.
Yes.
Yeah, and then left. But yeah, like how would you feel? You just got turned against your will.
And no offense, I wouldn't say I would obey with complete loyalty. Why the hell would I do that?
After that event, yeah.
Especially if you knew exactly what she was, and he knew at the moment what she was doing. So he figured it out. That's why he was scared.
And this is the other thing. The clans, at least I don't know because I'm not aware of them back here. But at least in modern times, the clans, Bruja are the anarchic. They're anarchs.
Yeah, they never really went to the Camarilla officially. They in the later games in the PlayStation 4 they do, but it's a precarious, very precarious alliance.
Yeah.
Between the Camarilla and the Anarchs, and it's an alliance. They're not melded into the Camarilla or the Camarilla, however you want to pronounce it, but it's not a very solidified alliance.
Yeah, and the Bruja, like I said, in modern fit more with the anarchs. They're bikers. They don't like power and like government structures because they think they're tyrants. So
however,
they see them as tyrants. So yeah.
From what I'm seeing from the normal age, like when I played Coteries of New York, the Bruja weren't following this doctrine here. They weren't caring for the humans and the vampires. They were just trying to carve out a piece of their own type of government against the Camarilla and the Seven. They didn't give a shit about humans anymore. So this right here is not true no more. Not in the current games that you play on the PlayStation 4 or elsewhere on Steam. Like, if you get Coteries of New York, you'll see what I mean. That the Bruja are very far from what she's crying out that they are right now.
Mm-hmm.
They're not. No, they're not at all.
Okay. So, we'll see you next time. We'll stream again. Try to stream tomorrow. So,
sometime in the afternoon, more than likely.
The videos will be up, and I will be backing them up on YouTube. Everybody have a good night.
And see you tomorrow.